Okay, this video has a lot. It has a Titan Crystal to be opened, it has some gameplay of who I pulled, and it also has my plans for my future Titan Crystal shards and my 7-star shards as well. So first off, we have the Battlegrounds rewards here. I got a lot of 7-star shards, I got my Titan Crystal ready, so yeah, I am just hyped, man. I really want to get to this Titan Crystal. And I want to show you my plan for my future Titan shards. So here's the Alliance event, rank 29, not too shabby at all. I love these rewards, I love the tier 6 fragments, I will take any of them. I love the tier 6 basic and the tier 3 alpha because I desperately need those right now. So yeah, these rewards are just perfect for me, and I just claimed those catalysts, no big deal. And now let's pop open these 4 crystals. So I want to see science here the most, but also I want to see skill, because I'm close to a skill catalyst and I want to get that for my third, tier 6, so I can rank 5 a skill champion. But I'm just gonna go through these pretty fast. There's a science, which is perfect, and yeah, I just want to keep the momentum going. And here is another science, so that is just perfect. If I get enough Science Catalyst, I want to rank 2 Titania because she is my go-to champion for Alliance raids. And then a Cosmic, which is just whatever. But now it's time for the Titan Crystal. And what do I want from this Titan Crystal? Why am I not saving this one? Well, this is the final chance for me to get my Kindred Awakening. I've been wanting this for so long now, and hopefully this is the last time I have to open a Titan Crystal for him, because I want to awaken him ASAP, and I only have 10 more days before he gets added to the basic crystal. So Kindred is my #1 pull here by far, but then I have some other pretty big ones. Werewolf by Night is insane, and I really just want to rank 2 him as a 7-star. Spider Ham is just so popular right now, and he is such a menace in Battlegrounds. Hyperion I want to awaken because I desperately need a 7-star cosmic character to rank up, and he would be that guy for sure. But then I also have some smaller ones like Havoc, who is just a great all-around character. Penny Parker, who's just really fun. Gladiator, because he is getting buffed soon, and I want that 7-star version to just take maximum advantage of that buff. And like I said, I do need some more cosmic characters. And then Kushala, because she's Kushala, just so strong. Even if I have an ascended 6-star, I still want the 7-star version just for the future. And Vox, because like I said, I just need some more cosmic characters, and he is a really good one. So these are the 9 that I want. That means I want 9 out of 18, which is a perfect 50-50 shot for something that I want, but it's still a 1 in 18 chance for Kindred. And is that enough? Well, we're about to find out. So let's just go and open this crystal. 7-star Titan Crystal might be my last one for a very long time, because I'll get to that later. But let's just see what the final send-off is for my maybe last Titan Crystal in a bit. So let's see. The crystal is going to go on the reel. I'm so nervous here. The reel looks amazing. There's Spider Ham, there is Vox, there is Werewolf by Night. I saw Kindred a little bit there too. Just please something decent. Something in my top 9, please. I'll take any of them. And there is Kindred, there is Spider Ham, and we land on a 7-star version of Gladiator. This is fine, because Gladiator is getting buffed, right? And I am a big fan of his animations, of his design. Everything about Gladiator I currently like about him, so I'm gonna be excited here. I'm gonna be hopeful that his buff is really good. And if not that, then the White Tiger synergy does make him a very strong character now still. But now what's the plan? Well, I'm gonna do something kind of crazy, and I don't know if I'll have the willpower to do it fully, but we'll have to see. But for my Titan shards, I want to save until Orca is released. But here's the issue. Orca isn't confirmed. Even J-Ax thinks that Orca isn't going to be added. So the chance that this happens is like a 1% chance still, right? But I'm going to have some hope here. And if Silver Sable comes out, which by the way, Silver Sable is the champion that J-Ax thinks is going to take Orca's spot, then I will stop holding my shards for Orca and I'll just hold for someone else. But who else? Well, from J-Axe's list, I saw a few characters that really caught my attention, those being Forge, Blue Marvel, Dazzler, and of course Beta Ray Bill. So any of these 4 characters, if they get announced, I will just save my shards for them, my Titan shards, and that includes my 7-star shards too. But for my 7-star shards, it is a bit different because right now I'm hunting 2 characters. Of course, the Kindred Awakening, but also I want to awaken my Attuma because, you know, I love my water characters very, very much. So once I awaken Kindred and Attuma, I will hold my 7-star basic shards too and wait for either, you know, Forge, Dazzler, whichever one comes out first. I'll wait for that champion to enter the basic pool. So that is my game plan. And why is that my plan? Well, pretty much I'm just not too fussed about any upcoming characters with like Bullseye and White Tiger and also Onslaught. I don't know about like the February champions or any champion after that, but as it stands right now, I don't want to use any of my Titan shards on like the current crystal, or even like, let's say the February champions come out and it's no one that interests me. I don't want to use it on like the next rotation too. And I'm satisfied with my 7-star roster right now, besides my Kindred and Attuma being unawakened. So I don't mind just like holding my shards, right? But of course that temptation always does exist. So how am I going to try to like bypass that? Well, if I have a new account where I just get to open crystals all the time, that'll help me just, you know, not open on my main account, so I can just save those shards. So what I'm saying is either I bring back Arya for a bit, or I just start a new account completely. And I feel like this is a win-win, right? Because if I have a new account, I'll be focused on that crystals wise, so my main account will just, you know, save its shards, but it also gives you more Arya content or just a straight up new account. So I think it's a win-win for sure. But yeah, this is my game plan. Forge, Dazzler, Blue Marvel, Beta Ray Bill, and of course Orca, and then of course Kindred and Attuma. The hunt for them continues. But now I want to show you just some bonus gameplay of 7-star Gladiator and show you how much of a difference the White Tiger synergy does make. Now we have Gladiator by himself here, and I think Gladiator by himself is fine. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's kind of just there. It's nothing too crazy, but it can be kind of cool sometimes. So here we can just get started, drop the heavy attack, get the confidence up, and then once we have the unblockable, just go in, drop the SP2, and do some pretty decent damage. But besides that, it's pretty like simple. There's no extra attack rating besides the confidence, and it can be kind of dry sometimes, right? So yeah, Gladiator, I mean, it is what it is. We get a nice 11,000 crit there, and yeah, the Incinerate's taking for 348 damage. Not too shabby at all, but it can be better, of course, right? And the physical burst damage is looking pretty good here too. Like, the damage output isn't necessarily bad, it's just not that insane, I guess, right? And for a Summoner's Choice character, you know the drill. Like, it should be that good, it should be crazy strong. The usual complaints about Gladiator, but here I dropped the SP2 again. Some nice damage there. And yeah, this fight is going pretty well so far. He's just so fun to play. Like, that's my biggest thing with him. He is just incredibly fun overall. And yeah, once he gets buffed, it's going to be like paradise because he has great animations. He feels really fun to play. So if you pair that with a strong kit, you have a crazy good champion on your hands. And yeah, that was pretty fun. That was like 123. So not too shabby overall, but it was just really enjoyable for sure. But if you want to talk about like real enjoyment, you have the White Tiger synergy here. Now this, I made a video on already, and it's just a massive game changer for Gladiator. The damage output difference is just insane. So yeah, we're going to get started here. Drop the heavy attack, a nice crit for sure. Go back in, drop another heavy attack. We're at 16 confidence. Go back in. Just get the combo built up, get the Intimidate going. Drop a heavy attack here again, get the Unblockable up. Charge the Furies, a nice 21,000 crit there, more 10,000 crits there, and now the incinerates are ticking for about double the damage. It is really, really nice. So yeah, already a massive difference in this fight. We go back in, and yeah, so far, so very, very good. And here he drops the SP1, we get the burst damage. No, we don't actually, which is kind of weird, but alright, no big deal because we get it there. Drop the heavy attack, charge up the Furies, drop the SP2, a nice 21,000 crit again, and that just does it, man. That does it in 57 seconds. Such a massive difference, and it's honestly just so crazy good. And yeah, Gladiator is just such a cool character, of course. The Summoner's Choice champion. He is just awesome and soon to be very powerful too. At least I hope, right? But let me know your thoughts on Gladiator, and yeah, that's about it for me.